Good afternoon, people. Welcome back to Cruising on Crypto. I am Craig, and if you've watched this channel, you know I am all about yield farming. I figured why just buy a cryptocurrency that you think has a bright future and just hold it when you can yield farm it or stake it and make a passive income while you're hodling that favorite crypto of yours. So up until now, I've done all of my yield farming on the Binance Smart Chain, mostly because Binance, huge ecosystem, very DeFi friendly, hell of a lot better gas fees than the Ethereum network. And so that's where I got my start. And for a smaller investor, finding a blockchain network with good DeFi that has low fees was incredibly important, because typically in a transaction for yield farming, you have to claim your rewards, then transform your rewards into a new liquidity pool token, and then deposit it again. So that's 3 gas fees you're paying there. So on Binance Smart Chain, now the price of Binance is up to about $650 or something like that per coin. So of course, as the coin goes up, your gas fee goes up. So now instead of it being about $1 for a round trip, it's more like $2 because of the price of Binance coin going up. So there's been a whole plethora of exciting new DeFi plays on other blockchains. And as if you've been watching the crypto space, you know that places like Solana and Avalanche and Fantom and all these ones have incredibly low gas fees, almost to the point that it's not even worth talking about the gas fees. And the one I want to talk about today is the Fantom network. And yes, I had to learn this for myself. How do I get my cryptocurrency over to the Fantom blockchain network from the Binance system? How easy is it? How hard is it? Really isn't too bad once you go through a few steps. And I'm going to bring those steps to you because there's some exciting DeFi that I've already invested in, and one that I'm planning to invest in the very near future, and I'm going to go into those, but they're both on the Fantom network. But once I show you this, you're going to be able to do this with a lot of other networks too. There's a new DeFi project that's coming up that I'm very excited about called Rome, that's going to be on the Moon River blockchain system. So yeah, maybe one day in the future, all these chains will just easily talk to each other, and you'll have one wallet with all your coins in it. You'll just connect to whatever site you want to, and it'll just obviously know what chain it needs to be on. But at this stage, we're not there yet. So we have to move our crypto from a wallet that's on in this case, the Binance Smart Chain network over to Fantom. I'm going to show you how to do that. And when I do show you how to do that, I will show you Spartacus, that is a Rebase project, much similar to an OHM like Olympus, and the new one, Giza, that's coming out in the near future. So let's get into it. Well, the first thing you're probably wondering is, why even bother going to the Fantom network? And the number one reason is because it's becoming the new DeFi playground, and because there's so many benefits to the end user, which is you, as to why you'd want to be there. Mostly because of the speed of the transactions being so much faster than a lot of the other competition, like Ethereum, super slow, high gas fees, like Binance, much faster, much less gas fees, but not as low as Fantom. Fantom has gas fees as low as 1 cent, ranges up to about 4 cents per transaction. So if you got a 3 transaction circle to go through, the claiming rewards, converting rewards to another coin, and then redepositing it, we're talking 3 transactions of, let's say, a maximum of 4 cents, you're out 12 cents. It's not even worth talking about, right? So even if you're a small investor with just $500 to invest, your 12-cent maximum gas fee for a round trip, it's not a big deal. So let's get into it. If you want to know more about the Fantom network, there's a thing called the Fantom Foundation. It's a website, so you can go there and check it out. It'll walk you through all the speed and all that. But that's the main reason. It's the new DeFi playground. It's very cheap. It's very fast. So like we said, there's one way to get there, and that is to go straight from Binance or KuCoin and transfer it directly to your Fantom network by picking. When you send Fantom, you say, I want to pick the Fantom network. You can send it right to your Fantom wallet. That's the easiest way. But if you don't have that ability, you're not on Binance or KuCoin and can't really do that, or you just have coins already on a wallet, then you're going to use a thing called SpookySwap. This is SpookySwap. So when you get here, you're going to wonder, well, what coins am I moving from Binance Smart Chain in this case to Fantom? Do I want to move BNB across, or do I want to move USDT? Who knows? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to save you a few steps. figure out what the DeFi project you're going to is going to want to accept. Let's use Spartacus. That's the one I'm already invested in. If you go to Spartacus, now I've not got my wallet connected, so you can't see what I've got invested, but if you go to bond, these are the bonds. One bond you can buy is a DAI bond, which is a stablecoin bond, and the other one is a Spartacus/DAI bond. Look over here. So you are getting a discount of 5% on one and 8.7% on another to get the Spartacus bond, the Spartacus coin at a discount by buying the bond. And these bonds mature over 5 days. So when you buy a bond, every hour or two, more of the Spartacus coin gets released to you, and then you can take it over into the staking area, and presently you're getting 16,426% APY. It's a crazy amount per day. This is actually low because Spartacus just recently went through a coin dip because the initial people that got in on the whitelist were now unlocked and able to sell. They obviously wanted to make the profits on getting in so cheap. So there was a bit of a downward pressure, which has lowered the APY. When I got in this less than a week ago, this was paying 350,000% APY, over 1% a day on staking here. And that's what I'm talking about, the insane gains that are on some of these Rebase projects, and something you might want to consider. Not with all of your money, because let's keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor, so this is not a financial advice, I'm just telling you what I've been doing. But this is on the riskier side of the scale, right? So this could theoretically go to zero, so keep that in mind. Don't put your life savings on one Rebase, because if there's a rug pull or if there's something else going on, yeah, you don't want to lose all your eggs. So that's what I wanted to show you here, though, is DAI is kind of the stable coin that all these new DeFi projects want to use. They don't want to use USDT. So let's go back to SpookySwap. So what you're going to want to do here is you've got your MetaMask set up. You're going to need to set up Binance Smart Chain on one side, and you're going to need to set up Fantom on the other side. So if you don't know how to set up Fantom on your MetaMask, let me just go to this page. You can freeze frame that. That's what you need to fill out in the boxes in MetaMask in order to have the Fantom option be there. So I just thought I'd let you know. That is from the Fantom, its own Fantom website of how to set up MetaMask. So there you go. Fill in this stuff in those boxes, and MetaMask will then be like this, where it wants to ask if I want to switch to Moonriver. No, I don't. You can change to Fantom then. If you don't fill in this box, you can't change to Fantom because it's not a default network that MetaMask is set up for. Okay, so here we are back on SpookySwap. I've hit the bridge button at the top here, which brings up this, and I want to make sure I'm going from Binance Smart Chain to Fantom. Now, I do believe that I need to have my MetaMask set up to be on Binance Smart Chain, which is true. You don't, because you're coming from Binance Smart Chain to Fantom, you got to have your MetaMask in Binance Smart Chain to start. So what I want to do is I want to bring, of my 0.05, I want to bring 0.01, oh, not 1, 0.01 of BNB over. You must have, what's the minimum? Oh my goodness, 0.44. Okay, so I learned something there. You need to have 0.44 Binance coin. There we go. Well, luckily I have enough in there. 0.44 Binance coin in order to transfer it over to Fantom. So let's bridge it right now. Luckily, there's enough there for my gas fee. You always have to leave a little Binance behind for your gas fee, so let's confirm that. Again, I think, did that just say that's 44 cents? So you can see how much more expensive Binance is versus Fantom. Fantom would have been like 4 cents. So there you go. It's bridging now, and this can take a while. So I'll probably pause the video. Bridging is the only thing that's not a simple transfer from wallet to wallet, which takes seconds. This might take minutes. So I will time it. It's at 2:55 in the afternoon right now. I will time it. I'll pause it, and I'll let you know how. Okay, there you go. You can see in the top right corner that the transfer went through, and that was 3 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, somewhere in there. So that's not too bad. I've seen 12 minutes sometimes. It depends on how congested the network is. Okay, so you've moved your stuff over. Now you just want to make sure that your wallet, let's just switch over to the old, no, I do not want to go to Moonriver. Let's go to Fantom and go to Assets. And see, I have 5.54 DAI now. So you transferred over Fantom, but you really needed DAI. So if you don't already have DAI, you're going to go up here to the swap. You're going to move from Fantom to DAI, and there you go. I've already got DAI, so I don't need more. The reason you need DAI, like I told you, is Spartacus needed DAI, and it's already an up and running Rebase project. The next one that I plan to go into is Giza. Let me just pull that one up. So this is the up and coming Giza DAO. So if you want to read all about it, there is a thing on Medium. So go just Google Giza DAO, and then there's a Medium page, and you can read all about it, the benefits of the new project. And again, you want to get in on these things early. Every single one of these Rebase projects, if you can get on the whitelist, which means you get a pre-IDO, a pre-ICO, initial coin offering, you get to buy in at a preset price, which is usually far below the first day public sale price. And if I just go to one of the charts of Olympus, which is the original, kind of everything forked off of this. OHM was the very first one. And as you can see, back at the beginning, the price was really, really low, and then it just completely skyrockets. So if you can get in on a whitelist, do it. Just be prepared. They make you jump through a lot of hoops. You got to join their Discord. You got to do this. You got to do that. There's a bunch of little things that they like you to do to show that you're really invested in the project. But if you want to read all about it, you can go to their Medium page and read all of it. I've made a few cold notes. It's obviously a fork of the Ohm, which is Olympus, which was one of the first to ever do it. It's already got 6,000 users on Discord, so there's already a following for the first day. It seems like there's a very excited community behind it. And they've also picked the Fantom network, which is obviously a super fast network with very low fees. So I'm very happy that they're going on that. And the yields on this, if they're anything like the other ones, it's not at all unlikely to be getting 1% per day rates of return on this. So this is a sort of exciting future decentralized finance that I'm personally getting in. Again, not financial advice. Do your own research, read all the stuff you can, go on the Discord, ask questions. That's how you're going to feel confident in yourself. You shouldn't listen to anybody, whether on YouTube or anywhere else, to tell you the next greatest thing is this and just buy it sight unseen, right? You want to do your own research. So there you go. Hopefully you found this informative or entertaining. If so, show the channel some love by giving it a thumbs up. Myself and some partners, for lack of a better term, are always researching new DeFi projects. So if you are a new DeFi project that's on the horizon and you want us to look into it, send us an email at cruisingoncrypto@gmail.com. Also, you can see our Twitter there. And yeah, we're going to do a lot more in the near future on various decentralized finance projects. The old standard yield farming where you take 2 coins and you yield farm them, the staking, of course, which everybody knows. But now we're starting to get into these exciting new Rebase projects that have higher risk but much higher return. So they're very, very exciting. So until next time, this is Craig signing off, wishing you happiness, health, and wealth in that order. Ciao for now.